Good Thursday evening, Southeast Texas. Well, hot, humid, and mainly dry expected the next 7 days. Small chance coming up as we head on into, say, Sunday and Monday. The big question is, will capping and high pressure win, or will the moisture moving into the area win? I'll show you that, and it'll make more sense in just a second. Otherwise, even hotter weather as we head on into the middle of next week. So tomorrow there will be a heat advisory in effect. No rain expected. Highs will be between 97 and 100. Most of us will see heat indices between 110 and 115. And of course, don't forget that sunscreen because of the extremely high UV index tomorrow. So taking a look at your 10-day forecast, here's your highs in Beaumont. And of course, in the lakes area and further north, you'll be closer to the century mark each and every day. But we're expecting mid to upper 90s. And that's about 3 to 5 degrees above normal, no records. And those lows anywhere from the mid 70s to around 80 degrees, which is 2 to 5 degrees above normal. So the bottom line is above normal temperatures are likely over the next, say, 10 days. And we're only going to go with a 10% coverage coming up on Sunday and Monday because high pressure may be strong enough to just squash that 30 or 40% coverage that modeling is showing. Otherwise, no rain expected next week. The ridge of high pressure may break down as we work on into the following weekend of the 22nd and 23rd. At this far juncture, we'll give it just a 20% coverage. High pressure is over the Texas Panhandle, keeping all the disturbances off towards our east at the present time. What happens is that disturbances coming out of the Pacific and rotating around that high, and then they bounce around on the lee side of the Rockies and form showers and storms clusters. And then they go off towards the east and then down to the southeast around that clockwise flow around that high. So I think we're going to be dry here the next couple of days. Now, as we work on into, say, Sunday and Monday, you're looking at the upper level high, and you're also looking at moisture. There are no disturbances. The purple little blotches, those are disturbances. The green is moisture, and we're going to get a little surge of mid-level moisture in southeast Texas. So the question is this high going to be strong enough to counteract that and keep rain chances out of the forecast? That's probably the most likely scenario. We'll just go with isolated showers and storms until we get within the high res window, which is in, let's see, tomorrow we'll certainly have a much better idea as far as the high res modeling. Otherwise, same story coming up on Monday. Will there be enough capping to preclude us from seeing any shower and thunderstorm activity, even though we've got moisture around the area? That's a real possibility. We may not get anything out of this. Otherwise, after that, very small chance coming up on Sunday into Monday. High pressure really kicks in, and that will probably bring temperatures very close to 100 here in the triangle. Could be about 101, 102 in the lakes area as we head towards Wednesday of next week. Then as we work on into late next week, we're looking at beyond the 7-day forecast. We're talking the 9 and 10-day outlook. High pressure moves out west, and we see moisture working once again into our area. We track moisture because if you have a dry atmosphere, it's hard to make thunderstorms. You need moisture before you can at least have thunderstorms to develop. So we're very hopeful as we head towards, say, next weekend that we may start to get possibly scattered showers and storms in the forecast. All right, so this is one model, I should say. Tonight it's got mid 70s in the trunk. I'm not believing that. We're going to go with the upper 70s to lower 80s, mid to upper 70s in the lakes area, and then tomorrow we'll see mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies, no rain, as highs inch upward into the mid to upper 90s to around 100 in the lakes area. On the Gulf of Mexico, looking at slightly choppy seas around 2 to 3 feet. We'll see southwest winds at 10 to 15 knots, occasional gusts to 20 knots. Our forecast tonight, mostly clear, warm and humid. Probably not getting out of the lower 80s to around 80 here in the triangle, well above normal, which is 75, and those lows in the lakes area in the upper 70s. Why is this happening? Well, the winds are going to stay up tonight, so it's hard to mix or cool us off that way. Then tomorrow, a heat advisory will be in effect. I think we'll get to about 100 from Kirbyville, Spurger, Jasper, Newton, and Woodville. Not far behind in Silsbee, Kuntz, and Buna, and back over to Lumberton. Should be in the mid to upper 90s here in the triangle. Extended forecast, again, that heat advisory, which could be upgraded to a excessive heat warning tomorrow. Otherwise, dry weather and hot on Saturday. Sunday and Monday, not going to go above a 10% coverage. Then next week, I think it's a real good possibility. We may climb to near 100 degrees on Wednesday. It means 101, 102 in the lakes area. Then the potential for the high and the heat wave to break as we head to the following weekend. You normally don't see that on a 7-day forecast. On the 10-day, though, you can. And it looks like cooler afternoon highs. And at this point, at 10–20% coverage. It'll probably be higher than that, but that's the way it's looking right now. Download our app. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And as always, there's more weather at 12newsnow.com.